Have you ever performed and like fucked up really badly?
Me?
Anyone here? Like performed on stage and just fucked up.
무대에서 큰 실수한 적은 있을까요?
저의 에피소드를 찾으려고 하시는데 무대에서 큰 실수를 한 적이 없어요. 한국은
멋있다.
워낙 칼군무를 위해서 연습량이 엄청 많다 보니까 실수를 할 수 없는 리허설을 하기도 하고 일단 제가 전공으로 간 거기 때문에 뭔가 전문적인 친구들만 모여서 그런 상황 자체가 안 만들어지는 것 같아요.
So she said that because Korea is so strict with like really clean choreography, they practice like a lot. And
Something
so
I need to do
there's
more.
She said there's just no room for mistakes.
Welcome back to another episode of the Levity podcast, where we casually captivate conversations. I'm your host Taemin,
co-host Helen.
Co-host HB.
and our two guests. Do you want to kind of introduce yourselves and your name?
먼저 소개할래요?
네, 한국말로 하나요? 안녕하세요, 윤서아입니다.
She said.
And then we
Do I
have
translate her answers?
Yeah.
She said, "Hello, my name is Yoon-seoha.
And then you introduce yourself. And then you introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Agnes, and I'm translating today."
Yeah, so,
And now you gotta translate your answers to Korean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, first off, like just a huge shout out to Agnes for coming to help us. It's
Yeah, that's our brother right there.
Yeah. I mean, it's not easy just coming onto the camera like last minute. And luckily,
and also it's like a different dynamic
Exactly,
that we're doing. Like
exactly.
having our first non primary language is in English.
Oh, I was talking about Agnes.
So no, but I'm saying for Agnes to like come on here.
Oh,
and,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, kinda
I
do
didn't
something
know I
new
was
with
gonna be on camera.
Oh, really?
it. Sorry.
You thought you were gonna be over
I
there?
thought I was gonna do it on the
You thought I
side.
guess we're just gonna hear like a voice in the background.
Okay.
But Seoha, so if it's a little bit of a background information that I kind of know, which is kind of surface level, but she's gonna go into it about herself and stuff. But I hear that she's a dancer, and she's a cheerleader. She was a cheerleader, so I just kind of want to ask I just want her to kind of give us an intro of who she really is and what kind of job she does and stuff like that.
혹시 자기 소개할 수 있을까요? 뭐
원래 이렇게 좀 짧게 말했나요, 방금? 방금 좀 짧은
똑같이 얘기했어야 돼.
되게 길었는데 한마디로 바로 정의가
Now you gotta translate that.
She said your answer was super long, but I said it really short.
You basically said like a 2-minute question, and Agnes translated it in
No,
like
yeah,
one sentence.
and that's like best part about languages, right?
Could you like ask her if she could just talk about like just her career or passion through
Yeah.
dancing and stuff like that, or how she got into it and cheerleading?
댄스 분이시죠?
아니 너무 짧아지는데 이거 통역사분 바꿔주셔야 될 것 같아.
혹시 댄스, 뭐 치어리딩, 커리어 이런 거를 어떻게 하게 됐고 이런 걸 좀 말씀해 주시면.
그리고 언제부터 시작했는지.
그런 역사적인
그쵸.
것들을
네,
말해달라는 건가요?
역사.
장황하게 말을 하기는 조금 겸손해야 되겠지만은 저는 현재 한국에서 동아방송예술대학교 뮤지컬 전공 연기예술학과를 졸업을 했고 현장 활동은 춤으로 하는데 댄스 디렉터 하고 있어요. 그러니까 매체 보면 뭐 넷플릭스 아니면 뭐 상업 영화, 드라마 뭐 이런 곳에서 댄스 감독으로 활동하고 있는 게 저의 주 메인 잡이고 저가 이제 요 근래에 했던 건 기아 치어리더라고 기아 타이거즈가 광주에 속해 있는 팀이에요. 광주 아세요?
What's Gwangju?
Gwangju is like a province in
In
Korea.
Korea.
Oh, okay.
Can you translate?
She said she graduated from 어느 대학이었죠?
동아방송예술대학교요.
동아방송이요. I don't know how to.
동아 College.
동아 College.
Yeah.
아니에요.
방송 is like
동아대학교랑 다른
broadcast.
곳이에요.
Oh, really? Okay, interesting.
동아 Broadcast University.
Okay.
Something like that. And she majored in musical theater.
네, 뮤지컬 전공 졸업하고
Okay.
3년제인데 이제 4년제 학위를 따기 위해서 연기예술학과 지원해서 마지막으로 최종 졸업한 거예요. 그러니까 한국이 대학교 시스템이 좀 어려워가지고 이해를 하시기 어려울 터이니 그냥 이해를 안 하시고 넘어가는 게 낫지 않을까?
She said.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
As
The
you
Korean university like major system is really difficult, so she said we don't have to understand and we move on.
Skip.
Yeah, so it's a long process. So I mean, she graduated with a musical major, right? So other than dancing, do you also sing?
혹시 노래도 하나요?
네. 뮤지컬 전공을 졸업을 했으니까 노래도 하겠지만은 제가 뮤지컬 전공에 갔던 이유는 뮤지컬 안무 감독에도 관심이 있어서 안무 감독을 하기 위해서 갔던 전공이어가지고 딱히 노래를 막 제가 하려고 하진 않아요. 뭐 시키면 하겠죠. 페이가 있으면.
She said that since she is a musical major, like she does sing, but the reason she went into that major is because she wanted to direct choreography, and so she doesn't. That's not her main thing, singing. She said if she's paid to do it, she'll do it.
Oh, okay. But like I'm sure at a young age she knew what like she wanted to be in kind of the arts. But what made her go through the musical route instead of like pop culture, like idols and then like K-pop and stuff like that? So what made her go through that route instead?
뮤지컬 전공을 선택한 이유가 뭐예요? 뭐 아이돌 이런 쪽 대신에?
제가 원래 국제대학교 엔터테인먼트과 실용댄스 전공 졸업을 했어요. 근데 그게 2년제예요. 그래서 제가 대학원을 가고 싶어서 3, 4년제 찾아보다가 이제 동아방송예술대학교로 편입을 한 거예요. 되게 어렵죠. 그러니까 이 학에서 제가 댄스 전공으로 졸업을 한 이유는 이제 제가 입시 전공을 한 게 춤이었고 그래서 춤으로 간 거고 이제 댄스로 갔는데 여러 가지 잡이 있는 걸 보고 이게 방송 무대에서만 춤을 추는 것보다 매체에서 춤을 추는 게 가성비가 좋아가지고 네, 그쪽으로 가서 이제 제 전공을 살리면 좀 오래 가지 않을까 해서 갔어요. 이해하는 척을 하시는 것 같은데.
So she said since she did graduate from her like a art school with dance, she wanted to go to college, but kind of weighing the options, she decided that theater would be the more efficient way to kind of use her major, and so she chose a musical major.
Did you know I was in a musical?
You?
Yeah, I was JoJo in the Seussical, and I also played Prince in Prince Charming.
Did you sing?
No,
dance?
but I remember forgetting my script, like in front of everyone.
So what you do?
Huh?
Seems like something that.
What do you mean? What am I gonna do? I'm gonna just stand there while the director like tries to mouth the script to me. I think it's totally different of how American musicals are compared to Korean musicals.
No, Koreans with the music and dance industry and stuff like that, they get serious with it. I feel like no.
Yeah, I
Like
feel
the
like it's the
whole-
same over here too, but like I feel like for them, like I guess for us, for all of us, right? I guess just like whatever you choose, they take it like really, really seriously in Korea, and then us like we can kind of half-ass it. Well, yeah, it's cool though.
Yeah.
Could you have you ever performed and like fucked up really badly?
Me?
Anyone here? Like performed on stage and just fucked up.
무대에서 큰 실수한 적은 있을까요?
저의 에피소드를 찾으려고 하시는데 무대에서 큰 실수를 한 적이 없어요. 한국은
멋있다.
워낙 칼군무를 위해서 연습량이 엄청 많다 보니까 실수를 할 수 없는 리허설을 하기도 하고 일단 제가 전공으로 간 거기 때문에 뭔가 전문적인 친구들만 모여서 그런 상황 자체가 안 만들어지는 것 같아요.
So she said that because Korea is so strict with like really clean choreography, they practice like a lot. And
Something
so
I need to
there's
do more.
She said there's just no room for mistakes. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Man, that's good.
But
Because
with
like when I played the drums and I was in my band class, I hit it and I threw my stick.
Yo, we can't even.
I was like, dude, it was my solo. So I did a solo and my stick flew across.
Oh shit.
And then the person who cheered the most was my brother. He was like, "Get him, Tiger."
No.
I used to play the drums back in high school, and then I played for my band, and then we had a big moment for myself. 'Cause I had my solo part, right?
Yeah.
We were playing Michael Jackson, Bad. It was really bad, right? And my brother was like, he was in the front. He was sleeping the whole time. Wakes up perfectly when I fuck up. And he looks at me and goes, he's like, "You got this."
Yeah.
And I'm playing with one hand. Like
Oh my god. That's kind of sick though. You made it look like you meant to do it, right?
Yeah. So one of my band class actually tweeted on Twitter. He's like, the performance is great when the drummer fucks up. And I was like,
I think it's not a fuck up, but it was like I guess it's a fuck up because a mistake's a fuck up, right?
Yeah.
How many times did you just say fuck up? But I was playing the clarinet in band.
you played the clarinet.
I played the clarinet and saxophone. Right?
Everybody in the band or something like.
I feel like just being Korean or Asian in general, like everyone grew up at least
All
playing one
band
instrument,
kids.
right? At least one instrument.
Yeah,
Agnes,
sure.
What instrument did you play in the
I
band?
I was in the orchestra.
Oh my god.
I played violin.
Basic. Basic.
Yeah, I was basic.
Well, I remember. So I had like, do you know what a kick phone is? The kick flip.
Yes.
Yeah,
Flip
right?
sideways.
Flip phone?
No. So
No. It's different.
It's called a sidekick.
Yes.
No, it's called a sidekick.
Yes. It slides
So
sideways,
the phone
right?
would kind of like come up and slide. Yeah, but we were like practicing or something, and shit, I don't know what it was for the like how they decide who first chair and second chair and third chair is, right? So I played my part. I was like, yo, fuck this shit. Like it's elective anyways. Like I'm not gonna do this for a living, right? And my phone started playing the song Titanium, like when it was completely silent. It was completely silent, and it started playing Titanium.
Did you sing along at least?
Huh? You know what the dumbest shit is?
What?
I thought it started playing because it wasn't fully connected to my headphones, but it was so loud that I thought that I was like, oh, maybe my headphones are kind of fucked up.
Okay.
Yeah. So everyone heard it, and my band teacher called me out, and she was like, hey. Well, yeah, that was probably the worst fuck up. But like,
See, that's good. It just shows America versus Korea.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
like-
America, we fuck up, we good. Korea,
Korea, you fucking
Korea,
get
no, you
canceled.
cannot fuck up. Do not fuck up.
She talked about how strict the choreography and stuff like that is.
I've heard.
Yeah, because she just said it.
I've heard.
But I'm wondering if, since it's so strict like that, has she ever thought about quitting that
Or
route?
like, does the
Especially-
pressure ever get too much? You know.
혹시 연습하는 게 너무 부담스러워서 되게 뭐 그만둘 생각은 있었나요?
혹시 무슨 직업을 제가 프리랜서다 보니까 직업이 많아요. 안무 감독도 있고 어쨌든 치어리더도 있고 댄스 뭐 선생님도 했고 여러 직업이 많은데 이 중에서 혹시 궁금한 게 어떤 직업에 있어서 궁금한 건지
just like dancing in general.
그냥 전체적으로.
전체적으로요?
네.
모든 사람들이 다 똑같다고 생각합니다. 저는 그 일이 힘든 것보다는 사람 간의 문제가 제일 힘든 것 같아요. 인간관계가 왜 힘드세요? 많이 힘드신 분 있으신가요?
We will translate soon, yo. Don't worry. Agnes got us.
She said, rather than like the work itself being hard, it's the relationships with the people.
Shitty people. I got you.
So like So you know what I'm curious about is has she ever had to like competed for a spot and then have lost relationships like that?
Oh wow, that's pretty interesting.
혹시 그 예를 들어서 치어리딩 이런 거에서 뭐 그 각자 역할 같은 게 있잖아요. 혹시 다른 분이랑 뭐 역할 갖고 싶어가지고 싸우다가 뭐 관계가 틀어지고 그런 사건은 있으실까요?
제가 대전 하나 시티즌이라는 축구팀을 할 때는 그 제가 소속한 회사가 거의 스타트였어요. 그래서 누구나나 할 거 없이 그냥 팀장 말만 따랐기 때문에 별로 뭐 갈등은 없었고 이번에 야구 치어리더를 할 때는 제가 거의 신입으로 들어갔어요. 그러니까 첫 번째 축구팀은 다들 이제 나란히 신입인데 이제 지금 속해 있는 회사는 좀 오래된 회사여서 제가 신입으로 들어갔기 때문에 네 하고 열심히 따랐던.
So she said in the beginning she cheerleaded for a soccer team, and on that team everyone was new, and so they just followed the instructors.
Oh, I see.
And like they told them what to do. But then on this baseball team, she's kind of the only one who's new.
Oh wow.
And so she's also there. She's just kind of following the instructions there, and she's not really
Dude,
competing
she's
with
really
it.
good at answering questions and like not being problematic about it.
그리고 여기서 치어리더 팀들 보면은 거의 좀 경력이 우선시되는 경우가 많아서 치어리딩을 얼마나 오래 했냐에 따라서 좀 달라져요. 그러니까 좀 쉽게 말하자면 말을 잘 들어야 된다. 경력에 따라서 이제 순수히 따라야 된다.
So, especially in cheerleading, she said, depending on how much experience you have to listen well, like to whoever's above
So the
you.
less experience that you have, the more you have to listen, or they kind of kick you out.
I mean, it all goes like I feel like everything in Korea,
Yeah,
like
it's
job wise,
all
it's
super
hierarchy.
structured, right?
It's the hierarchy.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know?
Do you think
Well-
that's fair though?
Huh? No, hell no, I don't think it's fair. Like
It's just
you look
the
at
culture for Koreans, you know what I mean? Like our language, so much of our language is just based off of that. Like even just age and all that. I feel like in America, like your job position, etc., it's a little bit more like sectioned off based off of skill level, based off of like competency in the workplace. But Korea, it's like I can tell what she's saying is pretty much like you can't. There's no room to really be like.
There's no creative
competitive.
freedom.
Yeah, like creative freedom to be competitive or like you're just part of one collective team. And
Yeah,
everybody
you-
has to like answer each other.
It's like everyone has to
Like
just kind of
focus
follow
on
the
it.
next person.
Yeah.
If not, you kind of get cutthroat. It's
Yeah.
like a very cutthroat society.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
You know how I just asked her like if she ever competed for a spot and like she ruined relationships. If we had like an American dancer out, they'd be like, "Yo, there was this one fucking dude."
Americans
that
look out for
guy.
But
themselves.
everything she said was like so nice.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like
She's really polite. Yeah.
It's so
That's
nice. Do you have something to say?
Unless you have something to say.
Why did it just sound like I was threatening you?
Oh my god, y'all did it again.
You got it.
No,
Yeah, you got
I
it.
literally just lost the question.
All
Somebody
right, bet.
please get it.
So what I was gonna say is, did you always thought that you were gonna be a cheerleader, or was this an opportunity that came up along the process?
That's kind of like a hard question to ask her because she just talked about like cheerleading is so she just talked about like cheerleading was her main thing.
It was
Oh, really?
Yeah, so she talked about how it's dance choreography and dance directing.
Then how did cheerleading come out?
Because she was a cheerleader.
Huh?
She was a cheerleader,
Uh-huh.
but like she doesn't count that as her main job.
No. I know that, but like, did you grow up thinking I'm gonna be a cheerleader, or
미국에 일이 있어서
Like-
그만을 주진 않았지만
Okay,
일이 있어서
maybe yeah, okay.
중단하고
Is okay, I'm assuming we're
하고 있는 것 같아.
She's still a cheerleader.
no? I know that.
it's more of like they were trying to ask like HB's trying to ask has cheerleading been her main passion this whole time? Like, you know how some artists out there, they're like, I've always known that I was gonna be famous, or like I always knew I was gonna be a singer.
Thanks, dog.
Did she know that? But really, like stuff that she said earlier too, I feel like
It was just an
Like, she
What
was
about
in
opportunity.
musical
how does
theater.
she become a cheerleader?
Yeah, like at what
Yeah.
point did her passion for like music or dancing or anything like that
Translate.
arise in her? You know, not because that's all kind of collectively the same thing. It's like a creative field.
혹시 춤, 뭐 치어리딩 이런 거 다 어릴 때부터 뭐 좋아해서 하게 된 거예요? 아니면 갑자기
주무시는 것 같은데?
She thought you were sleeping.
Oh, you're getting in trouble.
아 어릴 때부터 춤이 취미긴 했는데 알다시피 한국은 경쟁이 심하잖아요. 경쟁 사회라고 유명하니까 이제 어릴 때부터 취미라고 해도 좀 혹독한 연습이 있었단 말이죠. 그래서 거의 보면 뭐 전문적으로 배우긴 했었어요. 중학생 때부터 배우다가 이제 뭐 고등학교 때 학교를 다니면서 이것은 나의 길이 아니구나. 나는 댄스를 해야겠구나 해서 한 고3 올라갈 적에 이제 공부를 뒤로 하고 이제 춤으로 결정을 해야겠다 싶어서 시작했습니다. 하지만 이제 부모님들의 반대가 엄청 심해요. 한국은 더군다나 좀 보수적이시기 때문에
Hey, respect.
Thank you.
Respect.
Imagine she comes and goes, my boy.
Yes, sir.
네, 부모님의 거부가 좀 있으셔가지고 이제 연기로 바꿨다가 아무리 봐도 저는 이제 춤을 더 사랑하는 것 같았기 때문에 부모님 몰래 댄스로 이제 전공을 바꿔서 대학 입시 지원을 했고 그렇게 해서 이제 합격해서 대학교에 들어간 케이스여가지고 어릴 때부터 춤에 대한 관심은 있었어요 계속.
So she said that ever since she was young, dancing was kind of her hobby. But Korean's super competitive culture, and so you can't just have a hobby, right? So she took like lessons competitively, and then she decided that in high school, like studying wasn't really for her, and so she wanted to push that to the side and focus on dancing.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I'm saying.
Me too.
That's what I'm saying. Respect.
Yeah, me too.
Respect.
My boy.
Yeah, but then unfortunately, like Koreans are super conservative, and so her parents weren't super thrilled about that, obviously. And so she changed her major to acting when she was applying to colleges, but then she thought about it and decided that dance was actually right for her, and so she changed it back to dance without her parents knowing.
Ooh.
And then applied to college in that way.
Wait, so do they know now? I'm
지금은
assuming.
부모님이 아시죠?
Okay, okay. Okay, so
나이가
that's
몇
like a happy ending.
갠데 나이가 몇 갠데 부모님께서는 아시고요. 제가 이 길을 선택한 거에 대한 후회는 없어요. 왜냐면 지금 K-팝 댄스가 또 열풍이기 때문에 저 때는 그래도 덜했는데 BTS 분들 덕분에 블랙핑크 분들 덕분에 뉴진스 분들 덕분에 이제 더 인기가 급증하고 있기 때문에 댄스를 전공으로 둔 것에 대한 후회는 너무 없습니다. 부모님도 엄청 응원해 주시고 계세요.
She said her parents definitely know now. She's a lot older than she was before, and also she has like no regrets because
기억 안 나시죠?
아니에요.
BTS, 블랙핑크,
Oh right. So she said,
뉴진.
Well, that's our intro.
because K-pop culture is like a lot bigger now.
Prominent, yeah.
Yeah. Like choreography and things like that for K-pop is a lot more well known, and so it's not as looked down upon.
Y'all heard that?
not
Being
like
Korean
a-
is cool now.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
being bullied for being Korean anymore.
Yeah, it's cool
And the
now.
fact that like she was able to like tell, because you probably have like conservative Korean parents, you know, like all of us probably do, and if you were able to like tell your passions to them and they support you now and everything, I feel like that's something a lot of like second generation Koreans don't experience a lot with their family. Like if you're not a doctor.
All
Yeah,
the
that's definitely
all you motherfuckers who said my lunch smelled when I was a kid.
Yeah, you
Look at
can't
us
make
now.
fun of my kimchi no more.
Yeah. Now all the white people.
Like, I eat kimchi. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, what the fuck? We've been doing this.
Yeah, my God, dude.
Well, like as so being a cheerleader for a professional like sports team, like how she said she was doing it for soccer and she was doing it for baseball. I don't know if it's same over there, but over here, like the girls who cheerlead for like the NBA or NFL or something, they're pretty well known. Like they have a pretty big following on like social media. And I'm wondering if that's the case for Korea too. And has she had her like glimpse of like fame doing like starting cheerleading and stuff like that?
얼마나 짧게
After I
이야기를
said that,
해주실지.
혹시 점심 드셨어요? You want me to say it again?
No. Can you just? What was the gist of it again?
It was okay. So is she?
Long story short,
Run it
American
back.
cheerleaders are famous.
Oh, right. Okay. So 미국에서는 치어리더들은 되게 유명하거든요.
Give me a T.
인스타에서
Oh, shit.
Give me a
팔로워도
A.
많고 뭐
Give me an E.
그런 게 좀 있어요. 혹시 한국 문화는 그런 게 좀 있을까요?
네, 한국에서도 치어리더 인기가 많고요.
네.
저는 사실 한 3개월 지금 야구 치어리더 하다가 미국에 잠깐 일이 있어서 들어온 거라서 지금 오랫동안 하시는 분들은 인기가 엄청 좋으세요. 근데 미국에 저는 치어리더가 어느 스포츠에 있는 거예요? 전 자세히 잘 몰라가지고.
풋볼.
아, 네.
Football, basketball, baseball 다 있어.
What's football in Korea?
있어요?
있어.
저 얼마 전에 야구 보러 갔는데
No, baseball doesn't have it.
Yeah, not
Oh,
baseball.
is it just the mascots for them?
Yeah.
Baseball cheerleaders?
game,
Oh no.
Basketball.
Oh, we don't?
definitely.
베이스볼
Football.
없어요.
Oh. Well, I mean, like she said, she only did it for like 3 months, right? But I mean, like if you look at her social media wise, like TikTok, her Instagram, and stuff like that, she has like a pretty decent amount of following. So like. I'm sure that she's doing like pretty well for that.
Yeah.
I mean, she has over 100,000 followers on TikTok.
Yeah.
She
I've seen
has
that, yeah.
like 6,000
Respect,
followers on
respect.
Instagram. This is her TikTok.
Everybody go follow her.
Everyone go follow her. These are her ads.
You know,
So humble.
you know what's so funny? It's like whenever they translate, they look at me. I want you guys to know I can understand everything that she's saying. They're just trying to explain it for y'all fuckers, okay?
Whoa. You guys aren't fuckers.
I mean,
Sorry.
y'all lovely humans that I love so much.
I just don't know where to look.
Oh, I got you.
You're right.
Anyway.
But I'm so
better,
awkward
better.
looking at the camera.
There's a camera right there.
I don't know. Don't you kind of feel like you're talking to like an
I
inanimate
feel
object?
awkward.
Well, who's like the most famous cheerleader in Korea?
제일 유명한 치어리더가 누구예요? 한국에서는?
Me.
이게 이제 저희는 치어리더가 팬층이 다 달라서 제가 감히 몇 명을 콕 집어서 말을 하기에는 조금 팬분들이 보면 화제가 되지 않을까. 제가 지금 굉장히 말을 조심하고 있거든요.
Okay.
Bad
너무
question.
무섭네요. 왜냐하면 한국은 커뮤니티에 되게 글이랑 댓글들이
I
엄청
see.
많이
I
올라와요.
see.
그래서 한마디라도 까딱 잘못하면 저 지금 미국에서 평생 살아야 될 수도 있어요.
Oh, okay. So what's the name? what's the name?
She said that was a very bad question.
Okay,
to
she
ask
didn't
her.
say that. Yeah, she didn't say that. Very bad question.
She said, because like it would be bad to just name one specific cheerleader. In Korea, it's a very
A sensitive topic.
Team.
sensitive
Yeah.
topic to be like, oh, this person's the best or something, right? So she said,
So who has the most amount of followers?
how's she gonna know that?
I don't know. I feel like
Look it up.
She's over here like, I can't say stuff like this because it's very bad in the situation in Korea. Tim is like, all right, so who is it then?
Tim's like, who do you hate the most?
Give me my
out of all
answers.
the cheerleaders?
She's not trying to live in America forever, she said.
do like the cheerleaders ever like do the fans of the base like when they go see the game? Do they ever like like stay behind and try to take pictures of cheerleaders and like get their autographs and stuff? Is that a thing?
혹시 야구 경기에서는 팬들이 야구 보러 가잖아요. 근데 혹시 끝나고 나서 치어리더들한테도 뭐 사인 부탁하고 뭐 사진도 부탁하고 뭐 그런 경우도 있나요?
너무 많아요. 네, 너무 많아요.
우와.
막 제가 막 대단하지도 않은데 막 대단한 사람이 된 것 마냥 여기 앞에 달려 있는 조명 들고 카메라 들고 찾아오시는 분들도 엄청 많아요. 그래서 카메라 이제 찍으시는 분들끼리 싸우는 경우도 꽤나 있고 사인 받으러 오시는 분들은 워낙 많고 사진 촬영 원하시는 분들도 많은데 치어리더가 그런 관심을 즐긴다는 이미지를 별로 주고 싶지 않기 때문에 좀 이제 어느 정도만 해드리고 이제 자제하고 다음 일정 넘어가는 게 많아요. 그래서 다 못 해드려서 속상해하는 치어리더 분들이 굉장히 많습니다.
Yo, she's good at this. Yo, she's really good at this.
She's had PR training.
Yeah, whoa, PR trip. Oh my god. I think this is like her 5th podcast or something.
Oh, honestly.
She said there's so many. There's like so many people who come with professional cameras and like lighting just to take pictures
I'm
of
sorry
them.
for our professional camera. It's a high quality 4K iPhone.
And then she also said that like they try their best to kind of cater to all the people who want their signatures and photographs and things like that, but they have like a next event and they don't want to seem like they're attention seeking, and so
Oh,
they'll
wow.
hold on to
Culture
the
is so
risk.
interesting because it's like overly polite, almost in a
I-
good way, but also in like a passive aggressive.
But can you blame that though? Like
No, it's respectable.
from what I experienced, it's like if you're not overly polite or you do something that's a little overbearing, you can automatically get judged, and people don't like that because that's not the culture. And it's like, oh, this person's a no-no, you know?
Yeah.
So what if you get canceled for not being polite?
No,
So
that's why Korea's cancel culture is like
Yeah.
one of the worst.
How many times has she come to America?
미국은 몇 번 정도 오셨나요?
3번입니다.
3 times.
Oh, and she lives
That
here
looks cool.
right
I
now,
want to do it too.
permanently?
No.
She's
She's just visiting. Yeah. Yo, man, she did this, and Agnes goes 4 times.
Wait, so like, what made you come this time? I guess is it just for fun?
이번에 온 이유는
일단 두 번째 제가 여기 애틀랜타 밝혀도 되나요? 어딘지? 네. 아,
잘 알고
그래요?
있어요.
제가 어디까지 말해야 될지 막 한국은 이런 거에 되게 예민하거든요. 정보 공유하는 거에 있어서. 근데 여기 애틀랜타에 방문한 지 제가 2번째인데 여기에 이제 가족분이 살고 계시고 지인분들도 몇 분 있으셔가지고 근데 또 여기 또 일이 생겨가지고 왔는데 조금 익숙한 것 같아요. 2번째 방문했는데 익숙한 거면 저 여기서 사시는 분들은 꽤나 취미가 없으면 지루할 수도 있겠다라는 생각이 들더라고요. 그리고 제가 운전면허증을 가지고 오면 모르겠는데 제가 막 잠깐 왔다 갔다 하는 거니까 굳이 막 발급 안 받고 오거든요. 그래서 다니기도 힘들고 택시비만 계속 나가고 하는 와중입니다. 다들 우시나요?
I'm looking at Agnes.
What was
to-
your question again?
No, she.
So pretty much, I asked, why
Why she
did
came
you?
to? Oh yeah, so she said
That's how you remember?
I didn't remember the beginning part of.
Oh, I
what
got
she
you.
said. So she said this is her second time in Atlanta. But she's already, even though it's only her second time, she's already grown really used to it. And like the culture here. So she said how boring it must be for people who actually live here. But for people, for people who don't have like any hobbies who live here, like it must be kind of boring. But then she said also for her, like she doesn't have her license here. And so she has to taxi everywhere.
Yeah, I'm
so
su-
it's just hard.
Because Korea and stuff, like you can pretty much just walk around anywhere, take like public transport, but
It's
here you
like
don't have
New
cars.
York.
Wait, here's like New York?
Korea is
Oh,
like New
I was
York.
about to say.
Yeah.
She's visiting family and she has friends here.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. Okay. How long are you planning to stay in this boring area for?
언제까지 있을 건가요?
제가 방금 알아들었기에는 여기 지루하지 모든 게라고 들었는데 아니었나요? 아니었어요. 아, 그래요? 언제까지 있을 거죠? 아마 한 달 좀 더 있을 것 같아요.
Okay.
She's
okay.
here for one more month. We can do a fan meeting in 2 weeks.
We can do a couple dance choreographies put on TikTok.
Exactly.
You
Planned,
could be
all planned.
freestyling in the background while
No,
she dances.
isn't there like a really big YouTube channel in Korea that's like a really famous dance studio?
1 million.
1 million, right? Have you ever danced there?
혹시 1 million 댄스 스튜디오에서 춤
해봤어요?
춰봤어요?
제가 직접 가서 춤을 춰보지 않았고 왜냐면 그때 원밀리언 댄스 스튜디오가 지금도 유명하지만은 한창 핫했을 때 제가 다른 스튜디오 댄싱 선생님으로 있었어가지고 막 다른 스튜디오 다니면서 티칭을 받는 게 조금 제자들한테 눈치가 보여가지고
I
그게
see.
자유로운 건데 그땐 그랬던 것 같아요. 네, 그래서 어디서 막 티칭을 받고 그걸 막 업로드하고 그 정보가 새어 나가는 게 조금 부끄러웠다고 해야 될까? 안 그래도 그런 보수적인 게 있는 것 같아요.
So she said back when 1 million dance studio was getting really hot, like it was hot before, but in Korea, she was another dance studio's instructor, and so she felt a little bit embarrassed to go to another studio
Oh, I
and
see.
dance there. So she has not.
So was she embarrassed, or did she not just want to like?
I think that's another
I-
culture
yeah.
thing, maybe.
Uh-huh.
I feel like that would be like another culture thing, no?
I think it's like a loyalty thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she said they're free to do whatever. But she was 눈치 in
Yeah.
Korean.
What's 눈치 in
눈치
English?
in
Okay,
English.
눈치. How do you
신경이
explain?
쓰인다 영어로.
Concerned.
Yeah.
Concerned.
No, it's not even concerned.
신경 쓰인다 is concerned.
Oh,
Concerned about like
신경.
her
Yeah.
students seeing that.
Yeah. If she were to dance there, it's like everyone's gonna know and see because I think Korea is very easy to identify what's going on and what's not, and everyone can easily see what's going on and what's not, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you danced in Atlanta before, like around this area, or found like a dance group?
가봤어요. 작년에 갔었어요.
Okay.
근데 그 댄스 학원이 저쪽 어딘가 시내에 있는데 이름이 I로 시작하는데 기억이 안 나요.
She said she has,
Okay.
but it's in Atlanta and it starts with an I, but she doesn't remember the name.
Okay.
유명한 곳이에요. 근데
was famous.
인스타인데 그럼 인스 뭐식이었는데 기억이 안 나요.
I instantly forgot too. Like it was crazy.
And she said it's in something.
Something. Yeah, we'll figure it out one day.
I think I know what she's talking about.
Been to this dance studio too?
No, my friend is a professional dancer. So he teaches like really big here. He did like the last 2 Super Bowl halftime shows, and he did the Kanye show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was part of the Kanye show. So I'm trying to see where he did it from. But yeah, I mean like, what's the most like difference that she's seen between like the dance that they do here compared to how they dance in Korea?
That was my next question. Man, I like that.
혹시
Thanks,
한국에서
dog.
춤추는 거랑 미국에서 춤추는 그런 스타일 이런 거는 뭐 다른 점?
장르마다도 다르겠지만 꽤 많이 다르구나라고 느꼈던 게 미국에 제가 스튜디오에서 들었을 때는 이게 한국은 K-팝 칼군무 이게 좀 심해요. 그래서 이 선생님이 하는 동작을 정확하게 따라해야 된다는 느낌이 있는데 미국은 동작은 같은데 춤선이 자기 스타일대로 다 각기 다른 거예요. 그래서 근데 이거 보고 다들 잘한다고 하고 있어. 내가 봤을 때는 너무 선생님이랑 틀리게 추는데 막 리스펙. 저는 혼자서 왜 춤을 저런 식으로 출까?
Point though.
Because I'm imagining like her doing like pop shit, and then Atlanta, like inside Atlanta, they're like popping, crutching and shit.
Atlanta the WAP, bro. That's Korea. Oh yeah, can you translate?
So
you
she
translate
said
that?
it's different for every genre, but the biggest thing that she kind of felt was like, oh wow, this is really different. Is Korea is really strict about being really precise with the instructor.
So for like this, they have to be
They
like
have to
this.
be exactly the
Yeah.
same. But in America, it's very like the move itself is the same, but everyone has like their own style. And so it's not exactly the same. And so she was confused because everyone was going like respect. But in her head, she was thinking they're doing it all wrong.
So it's like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Yeah.
You're doing completely wrong compared to like, not what she said. I'm saying that.
Right.
She's
Oh,
pretty
like,
much
that's-
saying like, how did that how does this directly translate with what the teacher is providing, right? And everyone is teachers like, for example, going like this, and everyone's like, pretty much, right? Exactly. So I guess you could say that America's just trying to show creative freedom.
Yeah.
America
Yeah,
is
that's the only thing I can think of.
individualistic.
Yo,
Yeah.
I mean,
Korea is
honestly, like
collective.
compared to like America compared to Korea, I mean, we have a lot more freedom, like of speech and like creative freedom and stuff like that. Korea is like, even though it's like a democratic like place, the culture itself still has that, like we said earlier, the hierarchy. And you have to just like listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't ever like speak until you get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to listen the whole
Like
time.
gain some power first, or have
Exactly,
some experience
exactly.
before you're able to say what you feel like is right and wrong.
I mean, that's like one of the main reasons I don't think I could ever work at like a Korean company.
Yeah.
And like even with my friends who want to go into corporate, and let's say they get an offer job from Samsung, SK, you know, somewhere like that, even though they offer more money, they won't go there because they know that if they start as like a team manager or something, it's gonna take them 10 years to become a director.
No, I heard for Koreans and stuff too, like the job hierarchy or something. It's. I'm sorry, I just had a brain fart.
The job hierarchy or something.
I completely forgot.
The job hierarchy or something.
All right, moving on.
No, I mean, I don't think anyone could, like, if I know I'm better at this skill or better at this job than this person, even though this person's older than me, I don't think you
I
could
remember what I was
ever
gonna
pay me
say.
enough money to like stay underneath that person.
And the other thing. Okay, I'll let you talk. Yeah, go Helen. Go Helen.
No, my boss that I work for now, he's Korean, but he's a little bit more Americanized. But he like worked James.
Yeah.
He worked in Korea for a couple years in corporate, and he was telling me like, there, even if your clock out time or whatever your office hour is supposed to end at a certain day, like before you leave the office, if you realize anybody in a higher position than you is still at the office, like you're not going home.
leaving. Yeah,
it's
you're
like
staying.
rude to go home. But
Yeah.
here in America, it's like I work till 4. I'm leaving at 4. Like you're not having me work a second more. You know, that's my point. I remember.
This is up, bro.
Now, how about I know like in Korea especially like the dating scene, right? It's I guess it's like pretty. I mean, like kids live with their parents till they basically get married in Korea. So I'm wondering if she's ever like dated here and then dated in Korea too, and what's like the biggest like difference that she's seen in that.
혹시 미국에서 연애한 적이 있고 그리고 한국에서 연애한 적은 있고 그리고 그런 차이점 이런 걸
아 미국에서의 연애와 한국에서의 연애요?
네.
어,
Yeah, talking Korean. What the fuck?
경험이 둘 다 있는데 저는 딱 태어나서 두 사람이랑만 교제를 해봤어요. 그게 또
와우.
한국에서의 연애와 미국에서의 연애였는데 미국에서는 오히려 저는 집 데이트를 되게 많이 할 줄 알았어요. 근데 제가 미국에 여행으로 온 사람이기 때문에 오히려 매일매일 놀러 다녔던 기억이 있었고 한국에서 오히려 제가 익숙한 장소라 가지고 집 데이트를 많이 했던 것 같아요. 그리고 남자의 혹시 차이를 알고 싶으신 건가요?
네.
근데 이거 계속 한국말로 해도 돼요?
Yeah.
남자의 차이는 미국 남자는 거의 하루살이 같다. 그러니까 돈을 제가 그런 사람을 만난지 모르겠어요. 돈을 막 알뜰살뜰 모으는 것 같진 않아요. 그러니까 자기가 먹고 싶은 거에 가감 없이 이렇게 돈을 투자하는 그런 남자들이 많은 것 같고 한국은 좀 먹는 거 좀 아끼고 사는 거 아끼고 내가 입고 있는 거 아끼고 약간 이런 전략 정신이 그래도 있지 않나.
She said she's dated 2 people her whole life so far, one in America and one in Korea. And she thought that in America she would be doing a lot more home dates. But actually, like, since she's traveling here, they ended up going out a lot more. Whereas in Korea, she's used to it, and so they did more home dates there. The differences between American men and then Korean men, she said that American men kind of live like for the day, and they like kind of like YOLO, right? And they spend like on food and whatever, and they don't really think too much about like, oh, like, am I spending too much right now, right?
Why think about tomorrow when you can think today?
Yeah. But then she said in Korean men, they kind of like save on like food and like clothes and things like that.
So which one did you like better? Did you like the tomorrow style or did you like the today style?
저는
You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. Though.
성격에 따라 틀리겠지만은 결혼은 좀 이제 제어 컨트롤이 되는 사람이 낫지 않나 해서 한국에 있던 그 친구가 지금은 짝이 있지만은 이제 컨트롤을 할 수 있는 친구였어요. 근데 저를 만난 당시에는 그 친구가 운동선수였고 대학생이어서 거의 제가 키웠거든요. 그래서 걔를 다시 만나고 싶지 않고 이제 미국의 그 맨은요 오빠였어요. 네, 오빠였는데 자기가 거의 다 샀어요.
와우.
저도 뭐 비행기하고 뭐 만만치 않게 썼는데 그 사람은 저희 한 5배를 쓴 것 같아요. 그래서 뭐 다시 만난다면 그 사람을 만나지 않을까요?
American.
USA 1, Korea. That's pretty much what she said. America number 1.
Oh wait, could you translate?
So she said that the Korean guy that she dated at the time was an athlete and still in school, and so he didn't really spend much.
Boo.
And so she would be spending a lot and like basically trained him. And so she said she doesn't really want to get back together with him. But the American
neither.
guy spent about 5 times more than her. and
Wow.
bought
Wow.
almost
American
everything.
guy? Wow.
And so she said she wouldn't be opposed to getting back together with like.
저 이제 한국 못 가는 거 아니에요?
She said, "What if I can't go back to Korea now?"
Nah, it's all jokes. We're just kidding. 장난입니다.
But I mean, yeah, it's just the end
힘에
portions that matter.
Nah,
Kind of
but
fitting.
No, but if you think about it, let's say like over here, let's say a guy has $1,000, right? He could easily be like, okay, I'm gonna spend like $500 and I'll have at least half left to like do this shit, right?
Yeah.
In Korea, you have $1,000. You're like, shit, like 편의점에서 like should we go like eat at the convenience store or something like that, right? Which is kind of, I mean, like
I mean,
like
I
she
get
said,
it though.
Yeah.
Like expenses in Korea is really high, especially compared to here. And like for example, let's like use like food for example, right? I went to McDonald's in Korea. I said, give me a large drink.
Shanghai burger.
Yeah, they give me a large drink, which was like this big, and I was like, what what is this, you know?
Yeah.
And then America, large drink is like, oh my gosh, like let me just
gallon.
like get this real quick.
Yeah.
So I can see why people are a lot more conservative with money and stuff like that there, because everything's a lot more expensive as well.
Yeah.
That's why like the
Except
couple
alcohol.
dating culture too. They don't. Like, you know how you were mentioning like did you say the alcohol?
$1.
Okay,
No,
so
honestly, soju's cheaper than water over there.
Dude.
No, but you were like, people don't move out of their house. They like live
Yeah.
with their parents for a long
Yeah.
time. It's like a large portion is it. It's so hard to find like your own place.
No,
live
I
in,
don't
no?
think so.
Timon, you're man.
What?
This dude's family had money. That's why it's easy for him. But for the average
Timon is not the average
it's extremely
person.
hard to get a place.
hey, hella way to call him out, bro.
He was like, it wasn't that hard.
It wasn't
I
that
was like,
hard.
Of course it wasn't for you.
I think you're right. I think it's hard to get a place there because it's so expensive, and so it just makes more sense to live with your parents
Yeah.
up until you get married. Also, there's that conservative culture, so it's like, why do you need to live on your own?
Yeah, that's true.
Although nowadays, I think it's a little
It's-
different.
I
lot
heard
more
Korea's a
people
lot
are-
different now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit, I don't know. It's all been the same to me.
No, like Korea's a lot of their like game shows or whatever that's coming out with idols. Like it's become a lot more sexualized.
Wait, where did this come from?
Really?
Go on with this. I'm
No, for real,
curious.
That's how Korea. Like I feel like Korea's getting to a certain extent modernized. Like you know how they took off the age rule. how Koreans are like when you're born, you're one. Or something.
Yeah,
Didn't
like
they get
9
rid of
months
that
old
law?
already or something.
Yeah,
The
I
same-
heard they took off that.
Yeah, that and like tattooing's becoming more common there when it used to be pretty much like an underground illegal thing. Like
So how
tattoo-
does sexualizing come out?
I think she talked about like
I
the
was just
culture
saying,
switch.
Yeah, the culture switch.
Yeah, culture switch. I mean,
so
like-
it's becoming more
like, how
open
did
to
that
like new things. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
I mean, do you
Yeah.
remember when the drama Nevertheless came out?
No.
And
That's
that-
on Netflix.
Yeah, so like that was the first time
good
where it was
one.
like they brought out hookup culture, friends with benefits. Yeah, that was the first time. It got a lot of backlash, but at the same time got a lot of good response.
The only place they can do shows like that is Netflix.
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause
wow.
It's also like such a Americanized,
Yeah.
like Westernized culture
Yeah.
fan base.
Guess where Netflix is from? USA.
You know, talking about differences from Korea and America, what's like a culture shock that you when you first came here, you were like, oh wow, this is a lot different than I thought.
알아들었어요?
알아들은 것 같은데 한번 맞춰봐도 돼요? 네. 어,
Hey, you're doing
미국에
great.
와서 무슨 문화 차이가 가장 충격적이었는지.
Heck yeah! Oh my gosh!
Now time to take a shot.
충격적이었던 거요? 일단은 엄청 느려요. 또 미국에서도 못 사는 거 아닌가. 좀 모든 서비스가 다 느린 것 같아요. 제가 스타벅스에서 주문을 했는데 드라이브스루 말고 그냥 일반 주문 있잖아요. 일반 주문 했는데 무슨 20분이 돼서도 안 나오는 거예요. 그래서 그냥 나갔어요. 네.
계산하고.
네, 계산하고 그냥 아메리카노 시켰는데 안 나와서 그냥 나가 버렸고 그다음에
That's crazy.
네, 그냥 전화 연결도 느리고 그냥 모든 게 다
와이파이도
조금
다 좀 느리시요.
네, 와이파이도 느리고 주문 받는 것도 한식당은 좀 빠른데 좀 여기서 외국인이라고 부르면 좀 그렇겠죠? 여기 국민들이 종사하시는 그런 가게에서도 다 좀 한국보다는 느린 감이 없지 않아 있나? 음식도 막 1시간 이상 걸리는 게 당연하더라고요. 다들 기다리고 먹고 계시더라고요. 그래서 역시 강대국이다.
She said everything is super slow here. Like ordering things and like waiting for food to come out, like Wi-Fi, cell phone connections.
I respect it. It's true.
Compared to Korea. And she said there was one time she was in Starbucks and she ordered something and 20 minutes passed, it didn't come out, so she just left.
And she paid for it?
Yeah, she paid for it. She just left.
Because in Korea, I heard like delivery systems or anything like that, it's like 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Everything in Korea is very fast paced.
Yeah.
and
Everything's fast.
So there's a delivery system they have over there. It's a guy on a motorcycle.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
a company, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And like if you need something like fucking
Payment.
quick, what?
Payment.
Oh, I think you said Temin.
Oh.
Sorry, I got scared for a second. But yeah, like I think buddy of mine left the passport at our Airbnb, but we weren't too far from Incheon, so we called that, and that motherfucker fucking went. Yeah, like, I thought he was about to pop a wheelie or some shit. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah?
저 근데 궁금한 게 있어요. 제가 스타벅스라고 해서 생각이 든 건데 제가 주문을 했는데도 제 앞에 줄이 막 길지도 않았거든요. 뭐 2-3명 있었나? 근데도 막 주문을 안 하고 그 남자 여자분께서 막 뭘 던지면서 노시는 거예요. 그래서 이게 원래 그래요? 아니, 원래 그런 거예요? 그래요? 저는
미국
왜냐면
회사들은 좀 how do you say like it?
Hey, let's
Americans don't care, right?
explain that real quick.
그냥 미국 분들은 약간 I don't care 이런
너무 I don't care. 또 too much I don't care. 그래서 그때부터 스타벅스 드라이브스루만 하고 안에 들어가서 안 사 먹었어요. 그거 보고 충격 먹어가지고.
she said like because she mentioned Starbucks, she was thinking about it and she was ordering stuff and there was like maybe 2 or 3 people in front of her, but the employees were just like throwing stuff around and like
Messing around.
messing around, and so she was really shocked by that. And she asked if all American culture is like this.
Okay, so I like the for that is because I feel like the people who start working here start working at like 15 to 16 years old. In Korea, there's not many like freshmen or sophomores in high school working.
No, that's not true.
근데 좀 나이 있어 보이시던데요?
She said they weren't high schoolers.
Oh, okay. No, okay. All right.
근데
Korea 1,
손님들도
US 1.
가만히
Korea 1, US 1 is crazy.
She was also confused because none of the customers said anything either. So she was like, "Oh, is this normal?"
You get used to it.
Yeah.
You get used to it.
If you live in a slow place all your life, slow is not slow. Slow is just normal.
How do I explain? Like Korea, which is very interesting and crazy for a lot of other people because we have a tip system.
Yeah.
We're working
Fuck that.
and getting paid based on our performance. And I'm sure other people from other countries coming in are like, why the hell do I have to give him money, more money, when I'm seeing them like throw straws at each other and stuff, you know? But I also get the other side because when I'm working and I'm throwing straws at my friend, I need the day to go by faster somehow, you know? I don't know, just it is what it is.
I actually really like the fact that a lot of like Eastern countries, like or Korea in general, doesn't have a tip system. I think it's smart.
Yeah, it's nice.
Having a tip system for servers in America is like underpaying as fuck to the
Are we
servers.
like the
Yeah, a lot
only
of
ones who
people
do it?
Yeah.
Tip.
Yeah.
Nobody
Yeah, we're the
tips.
only
It
ones
makes
that do
no sense
this
to
tips.
it.
I don't get that either.
Yeah. And so
What-
like Korea and stuff too, without a tip system, maybe they view like work or something more as this is my job. It's not necessarily a performative thing for me to, you know.
That's
Just like,
right.
tick, tick, tick.
That's right. I mean, in Korea, if you don't perform properly, they just fire you.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not like if you perform better than that, it's not like they're gonna praise you or anything. It's just like they
Yeah.
expect
A certain level of
a certain level of like
standard.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's tough if you like that.
stuff.
I don't know. I've
Sorry
always
about
like
your
worked in an
Starbucks
office.
Hmm?
Always like worked in an office, so like.
Yeah, David.
Yeah, houses aren't expensive.
No, I worked at a. I just can't imagine like. Well, actually, I can imagine the kids that I hire that do that.
Just
Yo,
ima-
shout out to Tayana and Shaquin. I love them.
They just be messing around.
No, I mean, but I let them because I give them a list of things to do and then they just finish it really quick and then add
Just
that.
let them. You're the enabler for the slow culture in America.
No, I don't want. No, what I love about like our generation is like ethic. Like I think ethically and morally we're very American wise, and then but like economically and like logistics wise we're all like super Korean about it. So we're like superheroes.
Are you talking about us personally?
Just like the generation of Asians right now, because most of us are second gen, right? Or like first gen. Technically first gen.
We're
right?
first gens. I'm first gen.
Yeah, I'm first gen. Right. So our parents all immigrated here, and we were the kids that came out of them.
Another question. I would like to ask is, would you ever date a non-Korean?
혹시 외국인 만나볼 생각은 있을까요?
누구야?
그냥
She said,
한국인이
who?
아닌
만약에 마음이 맞고 이러면 만나겠죠. 근데 제가 소통이 안 되니까 바디랭귀지로 할 수 있는 그 선이 있지 않을까.
She said, yeah, she could if like she had feelings for them, but there's like a communication barrier and there's a limit to body language, so she's not sure.
No, but you just gotta speak the language of love, dude. Love has no boundaries.
That's true. That's true.
Thank you, Phil.
Not Phil behind the scene. Man, that's tough. So have you ever been clubbing here yet?
Oh.
Or the nightlife, just in
Or
general.
nightlife?
클럽 가본 적은 있을까요?
That's the only fun thing about like, you know,
Drinking.
a
That's
city
it. That's
or
it.
like Atlanta. That's the only fun thing to do.
It's not the only fun thing to do.
You can go to
At night.
물론 있고요. 다들 놀라실 수 있겠지만 저 거기도 가봤어요. 스트레이 클럽?
Oh, a
그-
stripper.
그
Stripper.
뭐지?
A
strip club.
아 스트립 클럽.
아, 스트립 클럽 가봤어요?
네.
아틀란타에서요?
네.
Oh.
It's
Wow, I talked in Korean just now. That's crazy. Yeah, she said she'd been to a strip
She said
club.
yes,
Ayy.
of course.
Did you like it?
네, 저 좋았습니다.
Do they have strip clubs in Korea?
Oh, 있나요?
Do they have strip clubs in Korea?
They have like room service.
Yeah, but that's totally different.
That's so different though.
근데 그 외국에서는 이제 스트릿 클럽 어쨌든 상하이를 다 벗으신 올 바디셨어요. 근데 이제 한국에서 올 바디를 보려면 굉장히 그 유흥이랄까? 여기도 스트립이 유흥으로 치나요?
유흥?
Yoo-hoo here is it's a water chocolate. It's a chocolate water.
Does she mean more like undergroundy or a little bit more
that's
like
what
the
I'm thinking.
sketchy
yoo-hoo.
areas?
그러니까 뭐라고 해야 되지? 미국 스트릿 클럽은 뭔가 쇼적인 게 강하더라고요. 뭔가 그 댄스도 있고 그리고 굉장히 다 개방적인데 거기서 뭐 기분 좋으신 분만 프라이빗 룸에 가서 이제 즐기시고
Okay.
네.
So you
그런 개방적인 곳에서 이제 무슨 쇼가 펼쳐지는데 한국에서 그것을 보긴 참 어렵고 한국은 이제 가게 들어가자마자 바로 프라이빗 룸
Okay.
Very expensive.
쇼가 없어요.
Okay.
Strip clubs have like shows.
It's very performative.
Right? Like performative.
Yeah.
But in Korea, it's called like room salon.
Yeah.
But they just take them to like private
It's like a private room
right
directly.
away. Yeah.
It's pretty lit.
There's no show.
So did you throw money?
돈도 던졌어요?
죄송합니다. 던졌습니다.
Heck yeah.
던지고 꽂고.
That's good. They want money. That's what they want.
She said she even like stuck it in and like in
Heck
the
yeah.
side of the.
Watch your words.
Wait, what do you mean? Oh, she.
We're gonna get her canceled if you're saying
She politely handed it.
네, 그런 것 같아요. 막 미국은 스트립 클럽 가면 뭐 내가 돈 던졌어, 뭐 나 쇼 봤어 이렇게 말을 하는 게 당당할 수 있는데 뭔가 한국은 제가 이제 놀러 가면 뭐 호빠라고 명칭을 하잖아요. 나 호빠 가서 이렇게 말하기가 조금 그래요. 그러니까 이게 조금 이제 나라 문화 차이인 것 같아요. 한국은 호빠에서 나 돈 꽂았어. 뭐 어디에서 어디에 꽂아? 약간 이렇게 되는 거죠.
She said it's really funny how in America we're really shameless about.
Shameless. Shameless is crazy.
So this is what you missed on Shameless.
Just saying like, oh, I went to a strip club, I like threw money, I did this, right? But in Korea, it would be crazy to be like, oh, I went to like this kind of place.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
Stuck money in here.
Wait, so how did she end up at the strip club over here then? Like, did she
Whose
think?
idea was it?
Yeah, did she think she was going to like a
Yeah.
regular club and then she ended up at the strip club, or was it like she
Nah,
planned on going there?
She took a taxi and was like, I'm going today.
She was like, take me anywhere.
Magic City
I'm just
for
imagining
what?
in Korea. I'm just imagining in Korea like to do things like strip club.
작년 1월 달이었는데요. 그때 제가 말했던 그 5배의 데이트
Yo, that guy was a baller.
So the guy that she was dating
아니고
in America,
이제
the one who was like paying for a lot of her stuff and all that, he introduced her to brothel. Sorry, continue.
그 데이트로 간 건 아니고 이제 그 회사 사람들 중에서 그런 스트릿 클럽을 좋아하시는 분이 계세요. 근데 이제 회식으로 가자 이렇게 되는데 나도 궁금해 나도 따라갈래 해가지고 갔는데 너무 재밌더라고요. 오히려 뭐 남자분들이 뭐 아무것도 못 하던데요?
네, 맞아요.
네, 맞아요. 그래서 한국 남성분들은 가면 되게 적극적인 분들이 많으시대요. 뭐 그런 자리에 가면. 근데 여기 그 스트릿 클럽에 가면 뭐 남자들은 돈만 던지지 막 터치하거나 이러면 안 된다 하더라고요. 터치를 해도 페이가 된다고 하더라고요. 그래서
Some places you can.
Well,
But it's pretty much saying in America, like the guys aren't allowed to touch the girls and stuff like that. But there's some places you can.
I don't know. Maybe
not
but
in Georgia. Not that I know in Georgia at least, but I know in other states you can, or some places.
No. There's like a few here.
Okay.
It's usually like a lot of the like strip clubs here, like or in general, it's rather like there's a limit to how many drinks you can have, or there's just no alcohol in general, and there's only touching. Or if there's like no limit alcohol and there's like
No alcohol. Only touching.
all right, now you guys are making me look like a you guys are making me look like a
Interesting. She's been to a strip club and I haven't even been to
Yeah,
a
I've
strip
never
club.
been.
Agnes, let's go.
우리 한 번도 안 가봤어요.
아 진짜요?
Levity podcast 회식.
She said earlier. Oh, we forgot to say like she went
Yeah.
because of a business meeting.
Oh yeah.
It was a lit business meeting.
That's fun though.
Y'all never been?
No, I really would like to go and
가자.
chicken wings.
Let's go.
Girls night.
Girls night.
Girls night.
저는 좋아해요.
Yeah.
Nice.
How was the food there at the strip club? Did she eat anything for the business
아
meetings?
혹시 거기서 뭐 음식도 드셨어요?
chicken wing
왜요? 쿠키 이런 거 먹지
아니
말라고.
strip club에서
She said, why are you
엄청
asking?
맛있대요.
되게 유명해요
아,
스트립 클럽
진짜요?
음식이.
Strip club food.
Yeah.
Strip club food is really good. Normally.
음식은 먹지 않고 다른 뭔가 그 이상한 병에 있는 술만 먹고 근데 거기 마사지를 받아봤어요. 그냥 그 장소를 돌아다니면서 마사지를 해주시는 분이 있는데 가격은 제가 기억이 나기로는 300불이었던 것 같아요.
진짜요?
네, 농담이고요.
I was about to say.
30불이었고요.
Okay.
단순히 그냥 어깨만 해주시는데 제가 한국에서 받았던 마사지보다 훨씬 시원했어요. 그래서 팁을 더 많이 드렸던 걸로 기억해요. 네.
strip club에서 마사지.
네, 마사지 해줘요. 저도 그래서 가고 싶어요. 마사지가 너무 시원했었어요.
I don't think that's normal.
Strip clubs give massages
I
for
didn't know that.
$30. That's crazy.
She said that she's never had the food there. She just had like drinks. But she did get a massage there. There was like a person walking around giving massages. And so she paid, she said 300 as a joke,
Yeah.
but it was actually 30. But she said it was more refreshing than anything she's gotten in Korea.
That's crazy.
Tipped them a lot.
Because the American masseuses be breaking you.
Imagine just going there strictly for a massage.
Yeah, so where's the massage section of the...
So it's a person who like walks around the strip club and gives massages.
No, those are strippers, dude.
You want to go to
You just happen to get lucky with the massage.
It's a stripper.
Can you imagine going to a strip club just for chicken wings and a massage and then you leave?
Yo, that sounds amazing.
I went to sell PS5, so I don't know what to say. I went to sell kids' shoes and PS5s.
Did you also get a massage?
There's a very like famous restaurant in Atlanta, and it's connected to a strip club.
What restaurant?
What was it? Alluvia?
Alluvia?
Alluvia. It's connected with Cheetah.
Yeah,
But,
something
a
like
lot
that.
of people just go there just for the food. Like Jack Harlow goes eat dinner there a lot.
Really?
Dude, let's go. Jack?
But yeah, they have like buffets and stuff sometimes.
They have buffets.
Like Magic City did like a Thanksgiving buffet once or something. But like people will strictly only go there for the food. They'll go like in the daytime. Yeah.
If you're curious, listen to our last episode.
Yeah. We had a dancer from that club last episode.
I
Yeah.
wanted to go to like a transgender bar in Korea.
There is one?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
There's a trans bar?
풍자 아세요?
저 여기 오기 전에 풍자 영상 계속 보고 왔어요. 여기 오기 전까지만 해도.
Wait, why?
Like drag shows?
Why a transgender? Like
Yeah.
Is it a drag show or like a...
No, kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So,
like,
like,
a
drag
performative
queen-
like stage kind of thing?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
It's not just a bar just
Yeah,
for...
yeah. It's also like performances.
Mm.
But there's like a famous YouTuber.
What's her name?
풍자.
그게 별풍선을 많이 받자해서 풍자인데 그 별풍선이라고 아프리카 TV 아세요?
Yeah. Africa TV is like
Oh, Africa
Twitch.
It's like a
Oh,
broadcasting.
yeah.
인터넷 방송으로 돈을 버는 건데 이제 뭐 제가 돈을 쓰는 것을 별풍선이라고 불러요. 그래서 별풍선을 많이 받자 해서 풍자라고
That's cute.
이름을 지었대요.
Oh, interesting.
She said that Pungja's name comes from, in Korea, there's a broadcasting channel called Africa TV.
Yeah, it's like Twitch TV, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
And so like you know how you can send money to streamers and things like that. And so in Korea that's called 별풍선. And so it's like a Korean way to her name is a way to say let's get a lot of those 별풍선.
Okay. Give me money.
Yeah, basically
give me money.
money.
김니. My name is 김니. 이렇게 되는
Oh,
거예요.
okay.
김모.
Give me my money. What's the longest you've ever like clubbed outside in Korea? Because I went in Korea last time and I stayed till like 8 a.m. And my schedule was literally wake up at 6 p.m., go to club till 8 a.m., and then wake up at 6 p.m. and then go to club till 8 a.m.
혹시 제일 긴 시간이
한국에서요?
네.
한국에서 클럽이 또 막 이벤트 하면 낮 1-2시까지 하는 경우도 있어요. 낮 1-2시까지. 뭐 그냥 안 쉬고 달려요. 네.
Yeah, like literally.
이벤트 하는 날은 또 근데 평균적으로는 그래도 아침 5-6시까지는 무조건 해요.
That's yeah. Dude, my
Wow,
body.
she's
Oh, sorry. I
she
forgot.
said on average 5-6 a.m. And then on days that there's events at clubs, it's like 1 to 2 p.m.
That's
the next
crazy.
day.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
I could barely do like
crazy.
12 right
I was
now.
gonna say people like places around here be closing at 3, and even then I'm like this.
No, you gotta
go home.
keep chugging like
Yeah.
energy drink the whole time. You're just like non-stop energy drink and non-stop alcohol.
I've only ever
Partying
done that
until
once.
sunrise
In
is
Miami
crazy.
clubs, most of them are rather like 24 hours or they close at 7 a.m. I remember just only drinking vodka Red Bulls. Yeah,
Yeah,
only
that's-
vodka Red Bulls.
sounds about
It
right.
felt disgusting coming outside.
You see the sunlight. Oh my god.
No, it sucks, especially when after everything's over, like for example, 4 or 5 a.m., there's no taxi, no bus transition or anything. So you're like just stuck. So you're like, fuck.
Fuck, let's go back
Yeah.
in.
No, you just look for like the nearest. In Korea, there's places called like jjimjibang, which is like you sleep in like a inn. How do you explain?
Sauna.
It's like a sauna, but you can sleep there overnight.
can
Yeah,
sleep
yeah.
there.
It's like a sauna on crack.
Yeah, it's a sauna on crack. Like they feed you if you pay them.
I saw a recent video in Japan. There's like a really famous like club there or like a street of like where there's clubs. What they'll do is like you can go on that street and you can just see hundreds of people sleeping on the sidewalk waiting for the train to open up again after the
that's
club.
crazy.
Yeah.
Isn't that scary though?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, but like it's only scary because we live here.
That's
and
true.
that's how we think. But
Yeah.
so there's apparently there's like 50 guys that come every night at like 5-6 a.m. dressed up as cosplays and they clean the streets as like wearing like women cosplay and shit. It's pretty dope.
They're cleaning the streets, man. Yeah, save the streets.
I was about to say that's kind of sus. Bunch of guys walking on the street at 5 in the morning. for
Yeah,
what?
they're all wearing the same cosplay, same like pink wigs with crop tops and stuff, and they're just like saying hi to all the drunk people and picking up the trash on the floor.
You know,
If I was drunk and I saw that, I would freak out.
They love that shit. They love it.
man, like I've seen weird shit in America. I've seen when I was in Philadelphia and I was in where it was me, Phil, and Isaac, and then we're just going down looking for a fun place to go, and there was a butt naked white guy. He's like, "Give me money!" But the
Where-
scariest part was he was like 2 blocks down. He started chasing, like running towards our side. So we started running too. We were like, "What the fuck is that?"
In Philly?
Where,
Yeah,
where
when
in
we were-
Philly?
Oh, I forgot. I forgot where it was, but it was like,
Probably like North Philly or something.
oh yeah, I forgot you're from
I'm
Philadelphia.
from Philly.
Oh, Philly.
Eagles
City
suck.
of brotherly love. What'd you say?
I said I love Rocky.
Watch your mouth.
I love Eagles.
I love Rocky.
Fly,
Rocky.
No.
Eagles fly.
No, it was crazy. It's like the dude started running towards our direction. All I remember was like, do you think he'll stop? And he wouldn't stop. So when he was 1 block down, we started running too. We were like, and then the cops came, and of course, and stuff like that. I don't know. There was a lot of crazy nights. Phil broke someone's table before. That was nice.
You broke a table?
Yeah, we were clubbing in Korea. And then I was like this, dancing like this. And Phil was like this. But then I don't know. I just
you're
looked at him,
doing
and he was going like this, but he was falling back. And I was like, no, Philip. And then the guy's like. He lands in someone's table. But the man did karate,
Yeah, of course.
So he lands in the most
Karate?
like Phil did karate for a long time. For those of you guys who don't know,
didn't know
you know,
that.
but in karate you have to learn how to land properly, right?
Phil's just at the club.
No, he literally like lands like this.
Phil, come in here and show us how you landed.
No, it was crazy. All I remember was like me and my brother were looking at it. We're like this because Phil's dancing. He lands on someone's table like this, and then the Korean people were so mad. They were like, "What the fuck, man?" So they're like, "What are you gonna do about this? Like, what about our alcohol?" Like, it kind of pissed me off because they had like this much left, and I was like, "What do you mean? What kind of alcohol?" And then like Phil's still like popping his hand in the air with the broken table while he's laying down. Yeah,
No, I remember when you told
great
me.
experiences.
I remember when you told me, you said like they got super mad about the alcohol, and then you guys got them a new bottle.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And then
that's
after
pretty
they were
much
like,
what happened.
fuck you, oh 형님.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
Really?
Yeah. So like they were really pissed because
Yeah.
obviously Phil broke their table and their 2 ounces of alcohol that they have in their bottle. And then like me and YB don't drink,
Yeah.
but we always got a table every day just for shits and
YB is
giggles.
HP's older brother.
Yeah, YB's my brother. So yeah.
CYB.
And then like Phil was the only one trying to like save us, so he was like always chugging like nonstop. He's chugging, and then I mean, we're just like fuck it, like here's the whole bottle that we didn't drink. They're like, oh my god, like thank you so much, like Kyung, and I was like, bro, like why? But tables are cheap in Korea. It's like $400,
$400 for a table? Yeah, we should go to Korea.
dude. We got a table every week.
No, we
Like,
got one every night.
No, yeah, we
$400 for a table in Korea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
No, I
get
think
a-
it was like 300.
Yeah.
And then we had like 5-6 people, so we kept splitting it every single night.
So
it wasn't
how
bad.
much is a bottle?
They
I
give
don't know,
you like 2, 3
like, if you get the table, it comes with like it's like a package. So you get like 2 bottles and like
of
multiple
your
chasers.
choice.
Wait,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
I
And
thought it was
then-
like 700, 800.
It depends
on
on
the
where you
club.
go. Maybe you go to the bougie spot.
Yeah.
But even 700-800,
Not
that's
bad.
that's like a cheaper table here in America.
Yeah.
That's true.
We literally got a table and we were like, okay, give us Jägermeister and give us a lot of Red Bull. And we just-
Jägermeister.
Jägermeister.
I'm a Jägermaster.
Sorry.
I'm a Jägermaster.
We just kept drinking. What's it called?
Jaeger bombs?
Yeah. Just nonstop. It was great. Yeah.
That's great. You know, Bud, I went to when I went to Korea, one thing I did a lot was I visited about like 14 bowling alleys. I was like obsessed with bowling back then.
You weren't canceled at the bowling alley?
No, this is before my TikTok. But like I ordered a Budweiser, right? It was $14. Because that's an imported beer to them.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
You didn't
You're
want
supposed
to. You
get
didn't
the
want to cast.
Yeah, I was
Huh?
gonna say cast.
No, because so they gave me a menu, right? And I was at I saw Budweiser didn't have a price on it, so I was like, okay, just give
It's
us
market price.
It's like just like I was like, just give us a bucket of this, just like what 6-7 Budweisers, right? And then we just kept ordering buckets, and it's like comes out to like $500 for a bunch of beers that we ordered, and I'm like,
Holy
bunch of
shit.
Budweisers.
500
That's crazy.
$500 worth of Budweiser?
But like the bowling alley, I'll like show you later. But it was like a super nice bowling alley. It was more like loungy type bowling, but. Yeah, I didn't know Budweiser was that fucking expensive, and I don't even like Budweiser. I
You
just
said,
chose.
fuck Cass, fuck Terra. I
Yeah.
want Budweiser in
But
Korea.
now I love Cass and Terra.
That's right.
That's
right.
Oh yeah, is there like a dating app scene over in Korea? Like, do the people use Hinge and stuff like that?
Tinder.
Tinder.
Tinder's big.
They also have like an Ivy League app
What does that
where
mean?
like it's not Ivy League in Korea, but
The
it's
Sky?
Sky.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
if
like
you
Korea's
went to
Ivy League.
Sky, yeah, you can get on this one dating app, and only Sky people can get on it.
Can you
I
finesse
think
your
it's-
way in to get
That's
access?
crazy.
I think it's only men have to be Sky, and then women
What?
can be.
So in order for me, or not me, but men to be eligible to be in this dating app, you have to be smart.
Yeah, but it's
Damn.
just that one dating app.
And Sky
wait.
Sky is short for Seoul University, Korea University, and Yonsei University.
Which is like
And,
the top 3 universities.
top 3 university of
Yeah.
Korea.
It's like the American Ivy League, pretty much,
Yeah, it's
for
like
Korea.
Harvard had its own dating app.
But I like
Insane.
I hear like Seoul and like Koreatown, which is Korean university, are always fighting, but they'll always keep Yonsei at the bottom, like third.
All the American kids like going to Yonsei. right?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the exchange. Like,
All the exchange
all the
students
exchange
go to
students.
Yonsei.
I went.
Oh, you went to Yonsei?
I went to
Yonsei,
Yonsei.
yeah.
Oh, really?
Isn't Yonsei girls?
Nah.
That's Iwa.
Oh.
They're right next to each other.
Yeah, it's right next to Awa. Awa, Awa.
How long were you thinking about it?
All I remember is all the kids from Yonsei went to Hongdae and just went to clubbing and went back to school. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Oh yeah, she said earlier that it's like hard to have leisure activities over in Korea because everything's so competitive. So are there anything that's actually considered only for leisure, since everyone's always trying to compete and stuff?
This is a dumbass question, but what's leisure?
Like doing
Like-
it.
Like for like casually, just for fun.
Oh yeah, leisure.
Thanks for saying it for me because I didn't know either.
Right? Maba.
Maba.
I meant to say my dog.
취미로 했다고 그랬잖아요. 근데 한국은 워낙 경제적인 문화가 있어가지고
경제적인 경쟁?
아 경쟁. 네. 근데
Go on.
별로 혹시 그냥 취미로 하는
No, because like
I'm
even for
asking
like
the
stuff,
question, but-
even for like games like League, right, which is
Yeah.
supposed to be like for fun, like they go super ham at it, like they're trying to make it their job. You know what I'm saying? So like, is there anything that's actually considered fun, or is all that stuff like considered a waste of time? Does that make sense?
I think it's case by case.
Oh.
케바케.
맞아요. 케바케.
Okay.
She said it's case by case.
근데 요즘은 좀 문화가 달라지긴 했는데 일단은 학창 시절엔 그냥 학생 신분으로는 일단 메인이 스터디고, 그러니까 뭐 예술에 있어서나 뭐 기술에 있어서나 이런 것을 내가 더 공부하고 싶다고 하면 세컨으로 둬야 되는 경우가 굉장히 많죠.
She said when you're a student, the first priority is studying. And then if you have another interest in something else, that just kind of becomes like a second thing that you work on, but not so much.
It never takes priority at all. Yeah.
Okay, well, we actually hit an hour and a half mark, and I just want to ask her: is there anything that she wants to, shout out? Or is there anything that she wants to say, or a
Or
message,
IG tags.
or
TikTok handle.
whatever she wants to shout out?
그냥 마지막으로 뭐 소감 이런 것도 말씀할 수 있을까요? 그리고 뭐 인스타 핸들 그리고 뭐 틱톡 이런 거 말씀하시고 싶으면 말씀해도 된다.
아,
샤우트아웃.
샤랍이요?
Shout out.
She thought I said shut up.
Thank you for coming. Shut up.
뭔가 좀 재밌게 하고 싶었지만 이게 오늘 전공에 대해서 이야기를 많이 했잖아요. 근데 전공에 있어서 약간 장난식으로 말하면 예민하게 받아들이시는 분들이 많기 때문에 좀 진중하게 답변을 했는데 뭔가 좀 더 이 전공이 아니라 그냥 미국 생활, 한국 생활에 있어서 더 뭔가 궁금해서 질문하고 싶은 것도 전 되게 많았거든요. 그래서 마지막 소감이기 전에 하나 뭔가 질문하고 싶은 게 있는데 해도 될까요?
Yeah, of course. So, long story short, translated, she has a couple questions for us as well. So she wants one last question or two, maybe. Yes.
Yes, I'd suck it. Oh, sorry.
지금 제가 있는 여기 이 동네가 한인들이 사는 거의 마을이라고 하더라고요. 한인분들이 많이 거주하시는 마을이래요, 조지아에서. 그래서 연애 이런 문제에 있어서 건너 다 안다고 동물의 왕국이라고 하던데 맞나요?
She said that here, like this area is considered kind of like Koreatown. A lot of Koreans live here, and so like dating culture, everyone kind of knows each other's business. And she said it's kind of like Animal Kingdom. That's what she heard, and she said, "Is that correct?"
It is.
That's
correct.
pretty accurate.
Yeah.
It's a small pool. Everyone dates each other.
Everyone knows
Yeah.
everyone,
Yeah.
and because of that, like even if certain groups become clicky, it's very hard to like date within other groups and stuff without somebody being somebody's homeboy or somebody having been somebody's best friend before. And so word just gets out really fast.
Yeah.
So a lot of us just don't. A lot of us just like don't date here. We date people from like New York or LA or like something like that. But this town is too small.
I date here.
I date here.
What are you saying, Taemin?
You get.
I'm not allowed to
Do
date
it.
till I'm married. So.
Oh, you celibate?
네, 맞아요. 그리고 되게 그냥 서로 너무 잘 알아가지고 건너 너무 네, 그런 게 있어가지고.
그리고 또 궁금한 게 다들 한국에서 살고 싶은 마음은 없으세요?
Do you guys want to live in Korea at all?
Yes, I
Yes.
do.
I think maybe for like a year, but that's about it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think max year.
I want like a redemption.
Redemption.
Yeah, because I lived there for a year and I suffered. I suffered so much. It's like going anywhere, not knowing any Korean, not being able to read Korean. It was like super tough,
I think
honestly.
it also depends on like the time of when I go. Am I gonna go for like work, or am I gonna go as like a sabbatical where I have enough money to like just do whatever I want there?
I want to go to Sky High or whatever. Is that what it's called? Sky High.
Sky is
Sky
3
University?
colleges.
Yes. I want to go to all 3.
Superhero.
Yeah. No, I want to go to school there and learn Korean.
I heard Korea though, like for people who either haven't lived there in a long time or something, or are just used to visiting, I heard Korea is amazing for visiting. I heard it's a little bit harder to live there.
Why?
Just it's like the cultural pressure, like the work aspect of it and all that. Like I heard it gets really.
It gets to your head.
Yeah, my mom, she wants to move back to Korea, but my dad like refuses. He like doesn't even want to go visit because he's like the culture of Korea is just.
But banana milk,
Banana makgeolli,
dude,
man.
banana uyu is like,
Yo, what have you guys been on about? Like banana makgeolli? Like where'd that come
31
from?
in New
Dude,
York.
dude,
Shout
that
out to
place
you
is
because
so
you had
good.
the best
Oh, you
drink
guys
I've
went
ever had in
to
my entire
Take
life.
31 has it?
Yes,
Yeah, dude,
banana
that's-
makgeolli.
dude, banana.
Speaking of makgeolli, let's go drink.
Yeah.
Oh, 노래방.
Yeah.
Okay,
노래방? Oh yeah, let's talk about this after.
Just close out.
Yeah.
I want to live
Huh?
in Korea.
Just close out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You because you lived there for a little bit.
I lived
so
there
you're
for
kinda
a
used to it,
year.
right?
Yeah, it was so fun.
Korea for a year.
Huh?
You probably had a lot of friends because you went to Yonsei too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. It was tough. It was
Yeah,
hella hard.
Well, Agnes had fun.
Yeah, like I mean, okay, shoot. If you have a lot of friends in Korea, like I'm sure it's super fun. If I had like my homeboys there, just like dicking around, going to the club or like going to like PC방 and stuff like that, like, I'll have so much fun. PC방 is like computer cafe. Yeah. So like, I think I would have a lot of fun. But then I think it's because I didn't know anyone, nor could I speak Korean at the time or get around, you know. So it's different. That's why I want to go back
That's
and just
true.
kind of see how it is this time.
I want to go back, like, with my boyfriend, because when I was there, I was single. It's very different.
Dating culture, when you're dating, is very fun, I've heard.
Yeah,
Dating in
Korea-
Korea is so fun.
Everything centered around couples.
Yeah.
You have to, when you order food, it's like you can't order a single serving.
Yeah. Yeah, so like no 고깃집's gonna serve you 1인분.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 2인분.
And like a lot
right?
of clothing companies, like they have like matching.
Yeah, like
Matching
matching
clothes.
clothes, like activities, so many dates.
I went on
Agnes
a,
looks pissed.
I went on a couple of dates in Korea, but what I regret is not going on a date with like an actual Korean person.
Oh, you
Yeah.
didn't do that?
It was dates that are Korean girls, but like they
American.
were they
American.
were like yeah they were ABC.
Okay.
Yeah.
American born child. Yeah.
Yeah.
American born.
American born child. That is different.
Well, we just want to give a huge shout out and huge thanks to Agnes and SeoHa for coming on. I'm sure it wasn't easy for them to come on something like this just so
It was-
out of the blue. But Agnes, do you want to shout anything out?
Me?
Maybe your boyfriend or something?
Oh, I don't know. Like, am I allowed to say?
You could say
Yo,
whatever you want.
why can't you?
Nemo, that's my boyfriend. He was like, you can't say names on the podcast.
Oh no, it's not like okay. Go
Taemin
ahead.
Lee,
Go ahead.
Hyunmin Yin.
so I didn't know. I mean, yeah. Shout out Nemo.
My roommate.
My boyfriend. I love you.
And then her, does she have a last message?
마지막 소감 다시 한번.
아 다시 한 번이요? 다시.
아직 안 했어.
인스타그램 아니면 뭐 그런 거.
저 소감.
그리고 인스타 이런 것도.
인스타와 저의 SNS 정보는 오른쪽 하단에 깔아주세요.
She said it's gonna be here.
Oh, okay. So I'll do that.
I'll
edit it. Yeah, I'll do
Thank
it.
you guys so much.
Right
Hey,
here.
that was so
right here.
efficient.
I
Thank you so
know.
much.
Here's a picture of her.
TikTok, Instagram.
Yeah. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of episode
18?
No,
21.
21.
21?
Yeah, episode 21.
21.
Can you do something for me?
나도 인스타.
Oh. Wow, I'm gonna do so much editing. The memes.
Okay. 21.
Thank you guys so much for joining us back with the Levity podcast. See you guys next time, y'all.
Bye.